Hey everybody, we're back for some more Foley Fables with Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, part 5, possibly the final part. So, we are playing maybe Lorelei. It's still not particularly clear. It's not even really clear what year it is or anything like that, but we were invited by one Renzo, a film director. He invited us out to a currently disused hotel in Germany somewhere. Ostensibly to help work on one of his latest films, but as we got there, this seems that this piece of art that he's trying to make is a little bit more esoteric, and as it became clear, it's starting to become a little bit more metaphysical, existential, and what have you. He's trying to transcend art, and he's gone a little crazy. The real issue, though, is that he might be crazy for a good reason. As we have discovered that we are in possibly a time loop situation, or we are recreating events from the past, or something like that. Previous occupants of the hotel that used to be a manor. Some mysterious circumstances. The previous owner, the Baroness, died. And then there was somebody there with her at the time, Lorenzo, who bears a striking resemblance to Renzo, who potentially is the same person, I'm not sure. Not only that, but he was part of some brotherhood of people who were keeping the origin of art in general from the public, and they were displeased with him for revealing some information to the public. He was sent to the manor to locate some relic that would reignite artistic fervor in the world. It was expected that it wasn't here. He was kind of sent here as more of a fool's errand because he had displeased the Brotherhood, but it might actually have been here. And now some shit's happening. Anyway, we have been doing lots of logic puzzles, work our way around this, because our Lorelei, at least the character we're playing as, is a software engineer of some kind, very early in computer science. We're talking the 60s. And she constructed a maze with this supercomputer, and that has somehow made its way out of the computer and it's into the real world, but it's also in an alternative plane of reality. And it's, yeah, but okay, we're not really going to understand. I don't think we're meant to really understand what's going on. Anyway, we're going to get jumped back into it. Yep. This bodes well for my puzzle solving abilities later on. We're currently at an 89.4% truth recovered, so I would assume we're pretty close to the end. Catacomb panels, still need to figure out. Got a couple of shortcuts we could unlock. And we've got 2 puzzle boxes to unlock, and then the mazes. And then I think that's it. I'm gonna get some coffee. The bladder's not good. Go piss. On the last stream, we unlocked unlimited coffee. Now we into a bit of a jog, get a bit of a run going. Okay, what do I want to do? Okay, we're gonna go to the... First we're gonna pet Rudy. Where's Rudy? Yeah, buddy. Hey, Rudy. Boy. It's our Minister of Defense. Okay, then we're gonna go to the Theater Rosso. There are 2 other stories. This is optional. There are 2 other stories here. I'd like to get the remainder of it, because it's kind of sort of telling us the origin of this story. To the sideshow, me as the 10 American dollars, I can show you a trick I call the disappearing woman. Yeah. What keeps the arts alive? Brace yourself. Hey, baby. You have traveled far to find this forest. Come closer and I will tell you something you may have already guessed. This is the tragic story we call The Quest of Man. I think this is when they send the 7 siblings to locate the red beast. The legends tell of a human who sought magic. He traveled to a dilapidated palace in the west to find it. Somewhere on these grounds he found the third eye. When he held it, he saw the magic of this world. His encounter by holy and profane gave him a vision of his magnum opus. Okay, so no, this is before they send the 7 siblings out. This is originally finding the third eye. No, sorry. It's after the cavemen find the third eye, but before modern man finds it, I think. Filled by the spirit of the third eye, he saw a whole universe. Everything appeared before him through magic. Alas, magic likewise gained him mastery of a woeful truth. He found that art is only as good as its spectators. In a feeble protest against Mammon and the mediocrity of man, he cut out his eyes. Mammon being the devil of money. The third eye once again became a lost treasure, and the man faded away. So this is mirroring what happened to Renata. He also similarly gouged her eyes out. Okay, this is the last part. I think it's on purpose that everyone's using their left hand. Snap their fingers. Your journey has been long to get here. Closer, I'll tell you the final story which we tell in this forest. It's the 7 siblings one? The last stream? I don't think so. Did she tell me the 7 siblings story already? Is that why I know it? Not long ago, there was an old artist who looked into a red mirror. In the mirror, she saw a young woman, with her a man, looking for a long-lost treasure. That's Lorenzo and Renata. The old artist is maybe Lorelei? The old artist painted them as a treasure map which led them to a faraway palace. Together they found the treasure known as the Third Eye. In the shadows of the treasure lived a beast, which decided to hide in the shadows of a man. Not long had the beast lived in the shade until it grew hungry and devoured the man and his soul. To escape the beast, the woman shattered the red mirror and fled through it. On the other side, she met the old artist. The old artist opened her eyes one last time as the young woman told her the tragic story of the Third Eye. She uses her left hand as well. Sure, all the brothers do too. Okay, so I think that's all of them. That's all the stories. The legend of creation, the tale of the Baroness, the treasure hunter, the quest of man, and the land. There's a few recurring motifs. There's the red mirror. There's the woman going out the mirror or the window sometimes. There's the man being corrupted. Okay, so we did this near the end of the last stream. I got very confused on how this worked. So, on my additional reading, I was taking this as a single piece of the maze, which is correct. But then the thing on the wall I was taking as the entire maze, and it's not. This thing on the wall mirrors this thing down here as well. So I need to place where the map tile is supposed to be in this piece and place it here. So the map tile is in this square. I am now. Count squares from the bottom, it should be. Looking at northeast, it's 2, 3, 4. Bottom. 4 from the right. Counting it. It's right. How many squares are there? 2, 3. There's 10. 1, 2, 5, 7. I'll start at 0. Start at 1 already. Want to do it that way? So it's already at 1, 2, 3, 4. This one is east. 1 down. The top and 5 from the left. Sorry, we're already at 1. 2, 3. Bound again. Touch. What's the bottom look like? It's got a tiny L on the top left and a tiny L on the top right. Makes it south. So 1 from the right and have to actually touch it on the screen. 5. One from the right. Okay, is there a part 3? Son of a bitch, there's a part 3. In 63. What? The bottom left. This map piece might actually be upside down or something. Got a small L at the top. It's got this big sweep all the way along the bottom and up the left hand. Yeah, it's southeast one, but it's been rotated. So it's been rotated. Should be. So the big black square is in the bottom right here. It's in the bottom left tile. Do I need to rotate it? Right. I have a cross here that has a square piece. I have one line that has large black circle. Probably. Or southwest. That's southwest. And the black circle is in the bottom right. Should be in the bottom. Kind of the opposite of this one. This square should be rotated. I need to think about it. Has been rotated. I wanted to match the panel. I guess I wanted to match the panel on the where it should be. I need to do. Hang on. I wanted it to look like that. So what I'm seeing on the ground, I'd have to rotate my right. let's see. Should be like that. I think I have this one. So the one should be at the bottom. This one. Hard to see, but there's like a H, then like an underline, big black square in the bottom right. That's north. It's upside down. Has it just been squares in this? Been flipped and I rotate it upside down and then just upside down. Okay. Has it been inverted or just upside down? Upside down. It's upside down. There's the longer piece underneath the H. It should be pointing to the right. Should be a break in the left hand. Top left. Upside down. Wait, yes, this is upside down. Have a look. So small L in the top right. Sweet all the way. Okay, this one has actually just been flipped. Yeah, this one wasn't rotated. It flipped. I can't flip it the way I want to. That's what I want. This one has cross. Podium it's standing on is going left. Square is over here. Line that comes up to the square continues and then breaks through north. We determined that was southwest. It looks like it's just been rotated to the left. There we go. Okay. Granada. Okay, so that's the left eye. Now we have the right and left eye. Don't have any money on you, do you? Okay. What is the other direction? Like a scene in the script of man, here sleeps the owl with Rudy sleeping. Leave him alone. Okay. We're on 90.4. So we've made our way through there. We have both the eyes. Presumably there's a third eye. Assume that's at the end of the game. We have left. I check that I solved this. The one we solved. The one I want to go back and check. No. Yes. Don't think I have the solution to 70. Check that. So 82 and 57. Don't have those solutions. Don't for the life of me remember where they are. At least we have that one. Yeah. Green. Library. On. Did want to solve this, so 19. What was 19? Flashing image warning. Okay, should be done. Figure out what the patterning. Six. 11. 87. 7. 6 is 100. Is 43. 21. 64 plus 36 is 87 plus 30, it's 100. So y is 100 and calculator. I do this in my head. 100 minus 32 minus 18 minus 8 minus 4 minus 16 22 100 minus 22 78. church. Did this one. It's past the library. Nothing else in here except the horse. Shortcut. Do a different shortcut. Sure. Have I not been? Leads to the mannequins. 57 and 7 and 73. What I'm looking. Oh, there's 70 on the second floor. It's 57. Miss it then. Okay, right. Yeah, I don't understand this one at all. But it's 1957 is what we want to look at. Here's 0. No zoom or anything on this, you just look at it. There's 1. really sure what to write down for that. Full circle. Then need to find the full circle on there. There's no full circle. So a full circle for 1. Write this down. $1957. On the full circle. 5. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's backward C. Seven. Line on the left, on the right rather. And then 9. Just decided to stop writing there for no reason. It's one to do. Doesn't help. Okay. Get something else out of that. Oh, because that's not helpful. Do it. 1 is this. Full circle. Is there another one that's a full circle? And only one circle. This one. Here. I do it this way instead. It's in that position. Row 1, 2. So this is 5. Looking for a backward C. Seven. Looking for a single line on the right hand side. It. Maybe it's the only one that has that, so I'm gonna go with that. Since it's the only one that has that, then that's where suspect that's not the answer. Anyway, and then a U for 9. It's alright, I don't think that's it then. Yeah, we can try it. This. There's a couple of them. Interesting is that the 7 matches. That doesn't. Only you, babe, on the room. Okay, I'm just gonna put it there and we'll try it, but don't think that's the solution. No, that's not the solution for that. That's 1970. Our way over to. Lives are not complete without it, seems to be the theory of simple brushstroke. The artist shows us the importance. 1970. One. This brushstroke doesn't really affect it. This is 3. See, it kind of gives it something. 19 is down here, which doesn't. 7, which is less the same as 1. Alright, I think I need to look these ones up. No to cookies, 1970. So you use it to make 197 through. Okay, that's one. Put it there. That makes 1973. 1 is in the 9 space. How do I make a 3 or a 9 or a 7? There's a 9. Yes. Check down a second, but I think that's probably. It's a 7. 7 is in the 6th position. I make a 3. That's a 2. Yes. Yes. Try it. Say that's the 0 position. That this was 9, so just 7. Try that. Okay. I didn't buy that the first one was a 3, but alright. Indeed, her own body of work had been entangled with the tragedy. She completely disappeared from the world of art, and many believe she had passed away. But in 1973, she briefly resurfaced and worked on the project Video. Display on Alamayu Yunus's gallery in Paris. It was a multifaceted project combining sculptures, cameras, and interaction between objects and the audience. He recollected in an interview with Art Filter, the result was stunning, but I could sense there was something wrong. She never came to the opening of the show. In fact, I never saw her again. Yeah. 1957 room. This room, you'll see there are pictures located in a crude semicircle. Just view an image from the camera lens and aim the camera up at the ceiling. The pictures on the wall form the bottom half of the number. Pictures on the ceiling form the top half. Hello. What's that? Second. Third floor. So we need to find 1957. The 1, I guess, is where the 7 was because it's just a straight line. That's 1. That's where 1 is. Find a 9. A 9 should also have a straight line and a circle. Not do it that way. There's no. Okay, 5. Have a C above it. Five. Seven. Yes. Hooray! By the late 1950s, focus shifted to her own independent work. She crammed a century of art into a decade, including traditional painting as well as short films and animations. If one should highlight her work in the late 50s, her 1957 exhibition Davon, which included a series of photo dream collages, was probably her most outstanding work. Thank you, young woman. Go and open the third eye, young woman. I'd love to. How do I do that? It's near. For helping me see. Third Eye is opening soon. These are all different. This is very close. Soon. We have all those. Okay, we have all of the. Am I seeing? I have all the maps. All the books. All the documents. I have all the prints, magazines, films, script. These I have to buy them. Notes. Have all the notes. Letters. Have all the letters. Signs. Have all the signs. Patterns and inscriptions. I'm missing. Magic posters have them. Just from the past have them all. Software errors have them all. Stories have them all. Missing them. What are we sitting on? 92. Mental notes. What's left? Unlock shortcut 50. Shortcut. That one. The Center Quiz Club. Okay. Log into the supercomputer. Let's go back to this. It's the end of the game is the problem, but maybe we should check. In the maze. It's the last shortcut, so might as well do it. flashing image again. Done. Oh yeah. Which number is hidden behind them? For connections between bolded letters associated. Yeah, I know. I don't get it. T- 81. Okay. Actually, much more straightforward than it was. Supercomputer that I do yes, because I think that's the end of the game. Thing left to do is maze. Quiz maze, I mean. Still don't know the answer to the center of the main. Your man at the center, his question was something about the Minotaur. How many statues are under the maze with the Minotaur? Like, how the fuck am I supposed to know that? Club maze. Lock the heart and spade door. Solve the piano puzzle. Gate in the backyard done. Solve the fortune teller's puzzle. Magic show ticket done. Magic show ticket to unlock the caravan done. Go to the show and give the ace of hearts done. That's just how you do. I need to I need to create. It's okay. I had this the wrong way around. I thought I needed to complete Quiz Club first before the regular maze, but no. Solve all the bug report puzzles and use the resulting documents to generate software errors. Did that? Use the bug report, software errors, and missed that connection. So the software errors have Greek associated with Greek letters associated with them. We can use the numbers, I think, from there. I don't know what that Greek symbol. Hangman's books. Right, like a philosopher. Gamma. One was Gamma. Gamma's the first one. One BA. And Omega. Let's confirm that that's Omega. I'm pretty sure it's Omega though. Should have remembered what the last one was, but I didn't think. And also, it looks like it's on here. It's meant to be phi. Meant to be phi because can't do curves. Okay, so phi. Sorry, omega is the one. Omega is the last one. The hallway. 8ED. Okay, I'm gonna guess it's phi. Just because they couldn't do curves properly. There isn't anything else with a straight line down the middle. Phi. Second one. Library. C4B. Oh shit. Only taking practically the whole game to do this. Oh. Now what? In the red, mate. finally time? Oh. Damn it. Oh, I need the slabs. Is that what it... Fuck, I need to go back and get them then. You sure about this? Southwest, south, and southeast. I need to go back to those. Gonna do it in reverse, so I don't have to deal with the jumbled up mess too much. Now on the other side. I've gone deep below. Truth will begin to surface from here. Have you met with the Minotaur in the hallways of wisdom? Stone Brother resides ahead. He holds a message for his brother. Bring him right and left from the remains of those we lost. Only then will his message manifest itself. Okay, well, I have the two eyes. 9 fragments unite in the third eye as enahedron. That's a short. This way. Only a small portion of the inscription is legible. Something something, truth of the Minotaur, something something, deeper below, eyes of the dead, something something, red tears, something. An intrusion in the forehead of the statue. A small portion inscription legible. Then of this. Correct this down. Minotaur. E5C. 70E. E3B or A3B. And E5. Just the case. Out. Three. Entirely sure which one I'm in. And oh, I got a long walk ahead of me. I want to try to get as far west as we can. head south. East. East. Play safe and never pass. Gamble to pass or perish. How many statues stand by the Minotaur below the Red Maze? Well, we know the answer now. 2. Correct! We're different. You've done well to come this far. Only the no-sense Mulier knows the answer to our final question. From top to bottom, did my underground brother say? Top to bottom. Okay, I guess I should have converted it into the Greek. Not him. Alright, we got that long walk again. Alright, let's do this guy again. Statues. statue. It's also the last of those. Okay, so I have all those correct. I want to find what corresponds to EA 24E. B. Five three. Just looking for 85C. Last one. They correspond to delta 7. Beta. Just gonna write the English version of it now because I'm not sure what beta is. I think I know what it is. Sir. D G 5C sigma. Get the Greek. Switch. Sigma looks like an E, but is actually an S. Delta is triangle. Oh, that one. Z. The hourglass thing. Done well to come this far. Only the no sins leader knows the top to bottom. My underground brothers say. He said sigma delta beta. Are the no sins leader. In. Perseverance in your heart has proven great. I've reached the center once more. Beyond the mirror ahead exists another reality. Broken from whence you came, unbroken by the powers of truth. Red Gallery is beyond and below. Houses the three symbols of truth you seek. But know that the passing of time rearranges all. Construct their original arrangement in your mind's eye. Paint the three symbols of truth in your memory. Turn through the looking glass once you believe yourself done. A name of resident. Lorelei Vice, 1932. No, that's not. That's not what that says. 1,932. More than that. 19,321,129. You can spend your time going through letters, documents, or whatever else you can find, but nothing can change your memory. Please open your eyes and face the truth. Downstairs. Nothing can be saved now. You are in too deep. Trying to keep something above my head instead of going under. Oh. Starlight Vice, the first symbol, red paint. You keep trying to conceal this in all possible manners, make up stories or tell it like it never was, but the truth is right before your eyes if you want to see it. Right? Oh. Okay, I have to do something in here. Say something else. It's time to end this constant rearrangement of history. This is your last chance to make peace with the truth. Keep mixing things up. Stop playing games. Oh. These are just the symbol. Need these or something. A second. It's just the solution. Nothing else. Alright, well, there's nothing left now. Except to go pet Rudy and then do the super. Go pet Rudy first. Where are you, Rudy? There. So we need magic potion. Okay. Then I don't know what the Tetris shape is. Password. Three on one side and the fourth leg. Two small ones, two big ones. And six in the middle that's propped up. Two nines facing each other. Then just four. these match. Even sure. Assume it's the password. That is what I could see in the exhibit. Doesn't match anything. Meant to be top piece is white, the most right hand piece, and the bottom piece is white. That vision. Nowhere. That's true. Don't know what goes on there either. These no, these are the login. Fine. I don't. Like they're just pieces of each other. I want to have to look this one up. I wanted to get this one myself, but drawing a blank here. What am I thinking? In order to determine the username, this to be entered into the computer, you must do the following: organize all the magic potions. All messages from receive a message from the past, which will be added. In those steps, players should read messages from the past carefully, writing down the actions they describe. Ancient runes connected to those actions. The message from the past connected. I stare into my crystal sphere. Right down. Okay. I am made of paper. From my hat there are cards. There is ancient rune. Where I stare into my crystal sphere. Red rune, I think, appears in all crystals. Gold. Chained. Player is recorded off action. They should write down. Oh, it's not just a case of putting in the post in. Posters have the different things. It has cards, crystal ball, chain. Type that in. L. Bottle of. Probably. Should probably have marked. Are they just in? Cards, crystal. Here's yeah. Just leave that there. one that corresponds to L. L is the crystal sphere, so it's too small. Big. Not the one that corresponds to O. Chain. Oh. Corresponds to 4, which is the first one. Just 3 smalls. 3 big. The one that corresponds to E is the rose, which is the last one. L again. Crystal sphere. E again. I, which is the bottle of clear. Now, what the fuck am I? I think this is the one. Collect the script pages, get the right eye. Get the left side. Greek letters. Follow the instructions, the book reports to get that. Connect. Yeah, got the central. Quiz club, which I've been in. After passing through the mirror quiz club and navigating to the area, players will find in those rooms reveal the 3 symbols that serve as a super password. Here's how. Fuck's sake. We still don't have an answer. Alright, never mind. We still got plenty left. Son of a bitch. We use using the 9x9 grid on the bottom to figure out where we are. End up in a red square. Colored it. Don't. A white square. That one kind of looks like a Star Fox ship. Red. Red. Upside down T. Might. And and it has to be. The things have to line up. Okay. Uh, yeah, has to be. I hope. That should be the third one. Player has determined the three symbols. Then what's the deal? Last one. Okay. The last thing to solve the answer is going to be either 2014, 7, or 1963. Two. 7. Okay. That's 2004. The second one has no line in it. Row. One beside it has one square. Okay. To the left has 2 squares, and then 4 squares. 2004. 1938. 2004. thing. 2 lines on the left are either 1 or 2. Okay. You just remove the left-hand half of it. Kind of assume this is 19th century as well. Just not sure. He's clearly missing. Get that it's 19th century. Why? It's not 1963. It's 1847. Sake, this one's kicking my. So it's the number of lines that this one has. How many? Waves? Center has 9. To the one, the second one. The one on the first one has no square. One on the right has. Extending lines must mean maybe it's just how many shapes they have. 5. Or for the one on the second one to be a 9, beside it has to be a 6. And if the one on the second one is an 8, beside it has to be. it's the case that if you added the last two together, all right, I don't know. Why is it that? Symbol is formed from a number that has been moved around a circle. Get that? Oh, it's the bottom half has been shunted to the side, or the top half has been shunted to the side, whatever. You line them up. 2004. Pretty obvious that the second one, if you either push the top half to the right or push the bottom half to the left, you'll get a 0. Same with the third one. It's like yeah, this is how many squares. 1860. One square at the beginning, and then the big square can fit 9 of those. Can fit 6 of those. The next 3 of them. How many triangles? 2 triangles, no triangles, triangle. It's how many intersections there are. One intersection, then there's one. I think it's if you swing bottom. 18. I don't get this one. I don't get why this. Oh no, never mind. So each arm, if you like, of the symbol is a number. Really hard to see on the 4, but it's probably easy. 7 and 8 is pretty. 1 is pretty obvious. Do you see that? Right, it's really the password that's gonna fuck us up. So type type in Lorelei again. L is second one. O is the fourth one. First one. E, last one. L, second. I, Lilac Wars. This one. Upside down T. T. Right beside us. And then this one. This one, but the other way around. Okay, so 1932 is 2014. 1938 is 1960. 1948 is 1857. 1953 is 1847. 15, 60. It's right there. 2014. 73 is 1960. There. And did I do any of that right? Oh my god. Login successful. Initiating Verity sequence. Shit. Weird. So we reach the end. Third eye has opened. Before you go, know this. We'll encounter 9 truths. You know what they are now. Together they shall form the final truth hidden deep below. It's been a privilege to play with you. Please accept my deepest gratitude. For everything, Lorelei. If input young woman or old woman, go deeper. I am the old woman. Young Dot. Oh, Dot. Put my name in. Okay. Here. Current year. How the hell do I get out of here? Input equals man. Enzo. Crap. Fiction, Roman. Okay. Renata. Just think that this one's not tank controls. Fiction year. 1963. Seven. Action Man. Renzo. Hey, Rudy. I am an old woman. black and white. Incident year, 1963. I'll see it all through laser eyes. Renzo die? Renzo died. Yeah, buddy. Can't talk to him. I don't have an answer. Responsible. Is it us? Be responsible? Oh shit. In a hedge round. What do you want me to do here? I can't keep them all spinning at the same time. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Nothing. Supposed to leave. Nothing on the floor that kind of makes sense. Okay, now I had to put the squares in the correct position. Timed out really well. See how it ends now. You, Lorelei? Oh god, he gouged his own eyes out. No, not yet. You are afraid, Lorelei. Yes. That's exactly what happens. Cut to black. Now I will fumble in the dark like a madman. You are backing away, you are very afraid. Where are you? It's all black and I can't see you. But I reach out and manage to grab you. I say something like, see it all through laser eyes. Yes, perfect. You, what do you do, Lorelei? Yes. Arena is as close to the truth we will ever get. Important thing is that you finally saw it. There are no such things as laser eyes, of course. That's how it is with a story. Tale of a Labrador. Taking its life freely from the dog, always moving. Till one day it does not. For fuck's sake, he's dead. Yeah, like 40 years. Okay. Like, I'm gonna be quite honest, I don't know what the fuck happened in that game. The whole thing was what? Her trying to come to terms with killing Renzo? But it sure seemed like she didn't have much of a choice there. That's a bit loud. Anyway, it sure seemed like she didn't have a whole lot of choice there, so I'm not sure why she had a conflict. Maybe. Did she have difficulty because she thought she had killed a great artist or something? Anyway, it's a pretty compelling game. A lot of the puzzles were really interesting. Some of them were a bit, I don't know. There were definitely a couple of puzzles where I was reading too much into it and made it too complicated. And the solution was actually much more straightforward. But I do think there were also a number of puzzles that were, there is no way somebody would have thought of this. And the game doesn't really have a whole lot of assistance in that ways, and that's kind of been a common refrain I've seen from, like, hasn't been a ton of detraction for the game. I think most people who've played it seem to have really, really enjoyed it. But the one thing I have seen is that if you get stuck, you're kind of fucked unless you get on the internet. You know, like if you didn't have internet access, you'd be fucked, more or less. Like there's no real hint system in the game, and there's nothing that necessarily tells you the supercomputer is the end of the game. I just kind of had a feeling it was. But there's nothing that kind of points you to be like, hey, maybe come back to this later. Or, hey, you don't have enough info to solve this yet, or something like that. I know that's kind of immersion breaking when the game kind of pops up to go, hey, you don't have the stuff you need yet to solve this. And I know people get frustrated when, player characters are like, oh, if I move this and this, that will give me the solution. They don't want to be told the answer. And kind of finding a middle ground with that is obviously going to be very difficult, between letting the player figure it out themselves, but also giving them a bit of help. It's difficult. 98.6. Fuck me. I was close. What did I miss? There's a bunch of dollars I missed, obviously. What did I not do? Where's the missing 0.4%? That could just be, there's a bunch of toys in the toy capsule thing. I bet it's that. I only got like 2 of them, and I think there's 20 of them. Probably. 16.5 hours is fine. How long to beat is about 15 hours, so combine that with me streaming on top of it, that's about fair. Anyway, good shit. Got a lengthy enough final stream out of it, which I was hoping for. I was a little worried that we were close to the end, but wouldn't you know it, that supercomputer puzzle was kind of kicked my ass. Not gonna lie, that one hurt. I got the login, kinda. Didn't realize I had to spell something out, so that definitely went over my head. And I suppose I probably should have paid a bit more attention to the 9 grid thing, 3x3 grid for the password. Anyway, good stuff. I quite enjoyed that. Anyway, tomorrow, some Chivos too. What were the Chivos? Ordered for striking enthusiasm for stories and fables. Right, that's going back to the theater to talk. That's for SE Bolt's Genius Award is for all the shortcuts. It's for getting all the stories, getting all of the computer bugs. That's for saving too much. Seek knowledge beyond human comprehension. No. Not what that's for. Oh, wait. I think it's for reading all the books in the library computer. And that's for getting all the maps. That's for getting all the capsule toys. for buying all the games. That's another thing we didn't get. I didn't buy anything. Turning on all the phonographs. I guess I missed one or two. Is knowledgeable of the year. Correctly answering all. Okay. You had to like answer all of the brothers. So I think we missed a few because I kind of took a more or less a straight line to the center. Remarkable care for canine friends. I petted Rudy a lot. I don't know what else I was meant to do. For parental views for services, I guess I just needed to drink more coffee. Present, presumably. Call people. Maybe in the phone book there's some Easter eggs. I don't know what this is for because I got rid of my coat. Maybe you do it a couple of times or something. And that's for finding all the money. What a fucking clue. Again, not entirely sure what that one is either. As you can see, 1.4, 1.7. I think a lot of people don't know what that is. Okay. Anyway, as I was going to say, tomorrow we are going to check out Steam Next Fest. So I have a collection here for Next Fest. So we're going to take a look at a couple of these demos tomorrow evening. We're definitely not going to get to all of them because there are a number of them. But these are a lot of the ones that I found kind of interesting, and I'd like to check them out. And we'll try to get to. Well, I'm not going to say we're going to get through many of them. I'm just going to kind of pick a couple. Maybe we'll do another stream a different day and get a few more in. But I'm also kind of assuming the vast majority of these won't work on Steam Deck. Alters is almost certainly not going to work on Steam Deck. It's a bit too taxing. Unfollow it also wouldn't surprise me if that didn't run. Dreamcore also Dreamcore is Unreal Engine 5, so probably not. A lot of these other ones should work. Steel Seed might also push it a bit. Yeah, I think the rest of these are all pretty. Shouldn't be super taxing on us. So it wouldn't be a case of it just not having the horsepower to play the game. But it might be there might be some distributables or something that they might be able to run on Linux, because that's what the Steam Deck is. Anyway, that's what we're going to be doing tomorrow evening. So yes, that's what we'll be doing tomorrow evening. Steam Next Fest, June 2024. We're going to take a look at some of these demos. There's many of them, as is kind of comfortable to do. You know, I don't want to be like, oh, here it is for 10 seconds and then move on to the next game. You know, we'll play it for a bit, but maybe we won't finish the entire demo. Anyway, that'll be it for tomorrow. But for now, have yourself a good evening. We know what you thought of Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Thank you.